Yes, boys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to the channel, man. Tonight, it is all about El Nino Torres, man. Fernando Torres has been released as a future star icon. One of my favorite cards of the last couple of FIFAs, man, as a striker. This guy always seemed reliable in front of goal and usually felt really good in the ball as well. So obviously with Fernando Torres then, boys, he's 6'1", 4-star, 5-star right-footed. In-game's looking pretty solid as well. We're going to run this card on the Hunter today as well. I think getting that acceleration sprint speed nearly maxed out, as you can see, is going to be nice, boys. Now, the thing with this card, boys, obviously the dribbling, it leaves a bit to be desired. You know, we've got 82 on the balance there, 87 agility. It's not perfect. You'd like more in your strikers, definitely, especially at this stage of the game, post-Team of the Year, but I think we can get round that. As I say, from what my experience of using Torres in previous FIFAs, boys, he never felt really clunky for me. You got this guy, you know, he's a big frame about him, he's over 6 foot, you know, you're not going to be expecting like super agile. But, yeah, I think we can get past that. But it'll be interesting to see in today's review what way that kind of lines up for us. And, you know, is that balance going to be a real issue? He's got Finesse Plus, as we know, and he's got Rapid Plus. So, two nice play styles there. And then, obviously, over to the roles then, boys, in terms of, like, versatility with the card, there's literally, he can only play striker, right? There's nowhere else the card can play. So, he is your number 9, right? So, target forward plus, advanced forward plus, poacher plus, false 9 plus. So, there are the roles. Straight in there. Feed the beast, man. In Torres. First touch, looking solid. Travella into Zidane. Lovely play. Instantly got chipped that. I tried it, boys. Lovely start, man. I just thought, you know what? Feed the man early on. Nice first touch from him. Not the best ever, but, you know, he got the ball out of his feet. A little bit of skill move, and then a nice weighted pass through the overlap into Dan. Decent start, man. Decent start. Dan. Feed him. Feed him. Let's see what the pace away from it is. Berber spin. And again. Go. Okay, I like it. I like it, you know. We're going to finesse that. Nice and simple. Nice and simple. I am liking that. That's what I mean. Thing is, listen, he's 6'1", as we know, right? He's never going to feel like absolutely amazing on speed, amazing on agility, amazing on balance. It's not going to be that type of card, boys. And as you boys seen there with the goal man, I mean, he's got that longer stride about him. He's not going to be the most amazing agility player when he's running with the ball, traveling with the ball. But yeah, what he does have is he's definitely not slow. And as you boys can see here, man, the dribbling with him, it's fine. Like, there's literally, for a big guy, like, the dribbling is quick enough. It's not the most amazing agility you'll ever see. 87 agility, boys, 82 balance. You can expect that with a taller player. He's going to have that longer stride about him when he's traveling with the ball. Big interception from Gomez. Torres is in. We're going to finesse that from there. Good effort on the left foot. We know he does have the, obviously the 5-star weak foot as well, boys. Ranieri shows for it into Torres. Go. Beat one. Gonna hold it. Yeah, let's try it. Oh, yeah. So as I say, you can see there, perfect example. Like, you know what I mean? We all know it. He's not gonna feel super amazing on the quick turns. You get him in and around the box, like, you need to be careful with him because he will lose the ball in certain situations, boys. Big win. Through ball. Torres is in, you know. Is he onside? Berber. Oh, I didn't even do it. That works, though. Take that. Little scoop turn. And shoot. Yeah, man. Let's go. Questionable defending. First game of foot chance, man. This guy, not the best defender, I'll be honest. Giving Torres a bit of a field day here. 2 goals. Nice and composed. As you can even see there, boys. Listen, the outcome was good. We scored. But you can see the way we scored it. Like, the fake shot, it wasn't the most amazing, fluid fake shot you'll ever see. But it was just enough to outfox the defender, and we scored the goal, man. We take those. Alright, boys. So, game 2, we're going to run Torres in this game, not on Poacher, right? As I said, you boys were at the start of the video. So, first game there, advance forward. He did alright for us. He actually played well, you know, in the first half. But second half, we ended up losing 3-2, and he kind of fizzled out. It wasn't a lot went on with the card in the second half, boys. So, yeah, I think Poacher, considering how the card, you know, is made up and the way he plays, I think Poacher might be a lot better for him. So, I guess we'll see in this game, man. Zidane, straight through to Torres. Off the dribble. Oh, just not. I would have expected him to get through there, I will be honest. I mean, it's a little bit of AI dribbling, which he doesn't actually feel that bad on. Would have expected. Shoot! It's gotta be. Yeah, let's go. Easy finish there, man. 1-0. I would have expected him to get through on the previous occasion, but I mean, I guess better late than never, right? So we take the lead. Definitely on that as well, boys. One thing I will say, I'll stand by this. Some other FIFAs have tried this card in as well, where he's a card, like, as you've seen there, right? We play the ball through to him, he scores. Because Torres, any version of him, really, even his base version this year, and other versions of him in previous years too, I've always found him to be one of the best finishers, right? Torres, as a card, always found him to be a very reliable finisher in front of goal. So he is definitely the player you want to be running in on the end of a through ball and scoring like he just did for us, more so than you actually trying to beat players off the dribble with him. Because off the dribble, it's just not going to happen consistently, man. And that is awful defending from me, and he's missed. But yeah, you know, he's not going to, as I say, he feels fine. You know, he's not going to be real clunky for you, that he's, you know, he's going to be to the detriment of your team. You know, 82 balance and 87 agility, it's all right. But definitely don't be trying to like dribble with them and try and run through players, beating players off the dribble everywhere, because it's just not going to work out well for you, of course. Say Roberto, man, beating him off the dribble. Let's go into Torres. Gonna go for that finesse. You gotta go for it. Oh, good effort. A little bit off balance, to be honest, on that one. We obviously gotta utilize that finesse plus this card's got, boys, and we already bagged one in the first game, right? But yeah, definitely there. I think it's a little bit off balance. Probably why the shot didn't go in. Roberto, Torres, where are you gonna go for me, bro? Ball there. Big shot. Chops. As you can see, point proven there, boys. You know, you try a skill with him, you're not going to be amazing off the dribble. He's just not going to be, man. You're going to feel that clunkiness when you start to really turn with him. In terms of like his AI dribbling, definitely that's fine. No issues with it. Like it will be responsive enough for you. I've lost the ball there, but you know, it's not to the point where it's going to be detrimental for your team. If you can hold it up with him, or you can you know, potentially create half an angle for yourself by doing that. But yeah, in terms of like beating loads of players off the dribbling and skill moves, not going to be this player's type of style, to be fair. I tell you what, it was a decent wee effort, boys. We flick up, spin the defender, and then volley it. It would have been a lovely goal, but fortunately we couldn't bury it. Lovely Wanyeri, boys. Here we go into Zidane. Travel it. More. Torres, fake, and finesse. Yes, he is. Let's go, man. Just on the edge of the box, or maybe just inside the box. Lovely left footed, man. We know he's got the high weak foot anyway. Lovely from Torres, man. Lovely finish. We take the lead, 2-1. Annoying goal we could see it in this game, man. I got to make sure we can see it from kick-off. Because it was annoying the very first goal we could see it in this. So we've got to defend here, man. Well done, Cordoba. Well done. Yeah, we're doing well in this game, boys. I think definitely on the poacher, this guy comes into his own, man. He's here. He's through again, you know. Oh, Z Roberto on the little ball roll, man. Yeah, he comes into his own in this. Oh, here we go. 2-all. Good save, Schmeichel. He comes into his own in this position, or in this role, should I say, boys. Yeah, we know he's gonna. You know he's gonna be a great finisher, man. You know, not just finesses, but like just general strikes. Yeah, running him on this compared to the he's doing his defensive duties now as well, man. Running him on this role, boys, compared to like the advanced forward, I think he's actually a lot better there. So glad we made the switch up, and obviously ran both in this episode. Dan finds Torres. Shoot, easy. Do you know what? I just wanted to wait, boys. I was trying to open up the angle for another finesse, easy inside the box, but he moved his keeper. We take the easy goal. Torres with a hat trick. You'd love to see it. You'd love to see it. As I say, definitely more effective in this role. The biggest, or I guess the best way to describe it is that with this, boys, and obviously this guy's getting very sloppy defensively now. We might actually get another one here. Yeah, we will. Alright, let's just forget that happened, alright? Let's just forget. I did not see Fernando miss from there. After your boy Footy saying all episode, this guy's super clinical, and he does that. I mean, he is stretching to be kind, but jeez. But yeah, the best way to describe it, boys, I feel with this card is, and why I think you should run him in, I mean, it depends on your playstyle too, but I think with the way this card's built up, boys, and the way he is, and obviously with his strengths and his weaknesses, you know, we know what his strengths are, we know what his weaknesses are, so with this card, I definitely think that the poacher is the go-to for him. Advanced 40 to do an okay job for you, as you've seen in the first game. But I think with poacher, boys, the fact that he's going to make those, like, you know, penetrating runs in behind the defense, that's what I want him to do in terms of, because he, as I say, I want him to be my final player in the move. You know, he's my finisher, right? I don't necessarily want him to be the guy that's going to be, you know, doing a little bit of everything, because he's not good at everything. He's not a complete striker. So the fact that I can get him in like a poaching role, utilising that high finishing, utilising his finesse plus, things like that, that's where you want to run this guy at, man. And that's been shown, I'm sure as you boys have seen this in this episode, like it's been shown with the goals, the type of goals we're scoring with him, and the type of like angles that he's making for himself. Like he's not going to be amazing, as I said earlier, like beating players, you know, off the dribble and stuff. So yeah, him as a link-up player and maybe potentially playing him in like a front two, utilising his great finishing, that's the way you want to run this guy, 100%, man. See if we can get one more, man, inside there. Torres. Holding that up, yeah, lovely, and then out wide. Nice ball, man. Nice ball. Now, I want him to get in the box. We're going to watch for his run. See Roberto. Finds it back one more. Torres. Lovely. Wait, come on. You can't do all that with the AI dribbling and then bottle the finish, bro. You can't do that, man. You're killing me out here. There you have it, boys. Another player review completed on the channel. This one probably a little bit shorter than my usual reviews, boys, but that's for good reason. There's not a lot needed to be said about the card, really, boys. I think he's definitely a player that you need to know what way to use him. You know what I mean? He's not a player that's, as I said earlier, he's not the complete striker. He's far from that. I think overall, concluding thoughts, he's a very good striker. He's not a complete striker. Is he worth the SBC price? I mean, it's hard to know. I mean, I think depending on who you've got in your team, check your personnel, who's your striker or strikers at the minute in your team. Is this card going to be better? You know, drop your comments down below. I'm happy to answer those. You know, the either ors as usual. Is he better than this player, etc.? This card, he's not the complete striker. As I said earlier, he definitely is far from that. But what he does have is amazing finishing. Obviously, brilliant on the finesse, as we know with the playstyle plus. For a tall player, he feels a lot better than you'd expect. I kind of knew this. As I said, I've used this card, you know, or Fernando Torres in previous FIFAs. He's always felt that way for me. Like, not an amazing player on the turn or dribble, but he's decent there. Definitely a player. We tried him in the second game. You boys seen it in the video, man. Where he's way better in that second game than he was in the first. And that was the change of role. They've done that, right? The change of role from the advance forward in the first game to the poacher in the second game. The poacher plus, boys, or poacher plus. Definitely a way better player role for this guy, man, because it's what he does for you. You know, on the advance forward, he's doing a little bit of everything, and it's not. He doesn't. You need a complete striker for that. You need a complete striker for that. That's good in every aspect. Torres isn't that guy, man. You know, whereas with Poacher, making those runs in behind, utilizing that high percentage finishing this card's got, boys, and scoring some nice goals with him, that's what you want to be doing. You want him to be the final player in your attack. He's the final piece of the jigsaw, man, you know what I mean? You're playing that ball through to him on the run, he's scoring for you. The pace in the card's fine, you know what I mean? So for those three balls, like, he will lock on to a lot of them, and he'll beat defenders and he'll score. So, yeah, you boys seen from today's review, like, a lot of the goals were very similar we scored from him inside the box. He has that threat from outside the box, obviously, with the finesse plus, but yeah, you'll score a lot of goals into the box for this guy, 100%, if you run him on this. That's my recommendation, boys. I ran him in a front one as well on his own, potentially with Zidane behind him. Potentially, if you use a two-striker formation, boys, this card might do even better for you. Because if you have two strikers, boys, you could have, Torres as the one that stays further forward, and then one of your strikers that drops a little bit further in. That creates the patterns, the partnership, the link-ups, right? So, yeah, this is definitely the guy you want to be running in goal, though, for you, bagging those goals, great finisher in game. And overall, yeah, he's quite a fun card to try. 87 gel, 82 balance. It's far from ideal, especially at this stage of the game, boys, but you can get around that. You definitely can get around that. And for me, yeah, El Nino, he does tick a lot of boxes. Not all boxes, but he's a pretty solid card out there, man. So let me know in the comments if you boys are doing them. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want to see more reviews just like this from your boy Footy. And obviously, we do a whole host of other content on the channel as well. So pushing towards 7,200, boys. Please do hit that red subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you all in the next one, man. Peace out.